Literally, you couldn't have society without civil engineering.
It's all about community, economy.
Everything from clean drinking water to safe travel to infrastructure.
As a child, I had all the building toys, the erector set, the Lincoln logs, the Legos, and I loved building things. I don't know if it was my idea or if someone suggested to me, you should be a civil engineer.
This building is built as perfect as man can make it, with the foundation loads that we had in order to minimize the settlements. We looked at a couple of different options. One of them was a deep foundation called drilled shafts, and another one is called ground improvement, and they went with the ground improvement. These buildings are intended to last for eternity.
I think my legacy is I went to work every day and I provided things that while most people don't have any clue who did it, why they did it, how they did it, they're using it and it's helping people get through their lives every day.
I knew I wanted to be some sort of engineer. I just didn't know what type of engineer until about my junior year in high school when I went on a trip to Florida and saw the amazing bridges down in Florida, and I knew that I wanted to be involved with designing bridges. We have a flume that we constructed over here in order to, reduce the amount of stormwater inlets and structures that we have with the project.
Well, we are at Terracon's corporate office, which was constructed several years ago now. My involvement was the design of the foundations for this building. I had a professor at one time that said buildings without foundations either fly, float, or fall down, and so we want to make sure we have a good foundation.
One of the things I really appreciate about ASCE is not only the leadership it takes in representing our profession as civil engineers, but also the model it brings us for engineering ethics and how we're to behave in civil engineering.
Right now we've got some of our solar water heaters, and so these ones are using phase change materials to improve the heat transfer and the heat storage capacity. I've been involved with ASCE since I was an undergraduate.
As a freshman in college, I was very active in the student chapter of ASCE.
I've been a member since 1971.
I was the treasurer for our college chapter.
I think in 2014 I reached life status.
And ASCE has given me the networking opportunities to meet people that I otherwise would not have met.
It's a great organization.
We create relationships.
To network with other civil engineers, and not just civil engineers that do what we do, but civil engineers from the public sector, from the private sector, from all different companies.
I literally can pick up the phone and call a colleague, I don't know if in all 50 states, but most of the states, say, hey, I've got a problem. How can you help me? Do you have some ideas? Do you know somebody?
And relationships is really how you grow a business.
And those are folks that are able to provide a very broad, big picture look at the world that you might not get in your day-to-day activities.
It's the underpinning of the profession.
The advice I have for young professionals really hasn't changed for decades, and that is that upon graduation, they should set out on a course to obtain professional technical competency in their area of expertise.
Work with a mentor.
But search out mentors.
Listen to the mistakes that maybe they've made and the lessons that they've learned from them.
And always do more than you're asked to do.
Climate change, we are now seeing the effects globally. Doing things the same way we've always done them has got us to this point. We cannot make substantial change in the world without doing things differently. People coming into the profession right now, it's your problem to solve.
Engineering is more than just a set of plans. It's more than just a bridge or a project. It's a lifestyle. Going out there and problem solving and being part of the solution.
The speed of change now is only accelerating. The next great industrial revolution is virtual reality and moving into AI. We need humans that are smart, that can program predictive models and program things to last not 20 years, but last 200 years or more.